Hi friends, Caroline here, speaking to you from my cozy bedroom nook. I was hoping to get into the woods for this recording, like the good old days. Really, the last couple years of doing these sporadically. I've lived in the woods, but it's funny when the sun comes out, just still feels seldom on the island right now where I live. It's hard to get myself out of it and into the shade of the woods. I think we'll get there again later this summer when the sun has sort of done its part for me and I might want some relief. But for now, in town, in the sunshine. And this weekend, and what spurred me to speak here was this weekend is the strawberry full moon, which is a favorite of mine, if there can be favorites, simply for the early bounty it promises and the feeling it evokes. I think as the years cycle on and you follow the moon and her different names and her different skies and cultures and belief systems, you can develop a special relationship, not with the moon, but with each iteration of it, so to say. So the strawberry moon brings back a lot of memories for me from just a few years ago when I was sort of at a similar point, and I think that's one of the beautiful things about following the seasons and the cycles of moon, water, our own bodies, is how memory starts to exist differently and is tethered to things that it otherwise, or perhaps before, if there's a before, you really began tracking those cycles and living in a way that is more aligned with them. The memories maybe, we're tethered to other things, maybe more worldly matters. Not that one is better or worse, they are what they are, but it's really sweet when you can liken things back to a specific moon, and this one is always truly so sweet as a berry, an early bounty, one that comes back year after year, a sort of youthfulness, a glow, that vibrant fullness that a lot of winter moons, full moons, don't really hold. There's more of a juxtaposition then of like, we're in the barren days, but the sky is full, we'll get there again. And it's a wonderful feeling after feeling barren or stripped down, or like you're clearing out a lot, or clearing out a path for yourself. I think the strawberry full moon really sheds light on what has been cleared and where we are right now, and how gently we have to and want to and need to continue to walk on our path. So just wanted to speak to that a bit, and then I'll invite you to join me in a brief visualization. Simply as you are, you can picture something, you can draw it out with your hands, or draw like a self-portrait of yourself under this moon with strawberries woven in. And sense your breath, your physicality for a moment as you drop in. Notice where you feel most creative right now, in your hands, your heart, your breath, and let that be the space where the visualizing unfurls from or within. And sense what colors and scents resonate most with you right now. Sense if you're feeling more expansive or contracted, or as if you're in a sort of liminal space, about to be fully embodying either or both. Sense how your roots feel and let those roots be seen and felt. They are knotted and ancient, with you always, no matter where you go. No matter how or who you are, which version of yourself you are playing on a given day. Sense your roots and how they dig deep into fertile soil on the depths of the clays of our earth home. Perhaps your roots extend into water to some degree. What we are all born of and in many ways long to return to. Sense your roots and how they curve and spiral up to the sky. Let them touch the moon and let yourself see this. See the blooms along the way as roots and shoots and stems and branches shoot out. You take up space and create the shape that you are now. You follow the paths as they are shown to you, so you might grow in your direction, just so. And eventually there's a meeting with the moon. It started at the roots, stretches all the way up through the skies and the heavens, so to say, to the moon herself. You dance and play with her in the sky, surpassing the horizon, the clouds. You're in the dark of night, of space and time. You are held with the moon, and you hold the moon. You dance and sway, and then your roots, your spirals, your shoots and stems and buds and blooms warp back down towards earth, creating a full circle. Finding your way to another meeting ground, a new place, but eventually your present roots connect to those initial roots we were with just moments ago, creating a full circle, a ring of protection for yourself under this full moon. A ring of protection that promises bounty, abundance and beauty and warmth and joy under every sky, to be remembered in the depths of winter, at the peak of solstice in just a few weeks, under woodland skies, atop ocean waters, through and of all of you. You are protected and blessed by your roots in the circle that encircles your path and all of these days of waxing into solstice, of waxing into the full moon. Hold this visual for as long as you'd like. Leave this space as you see fit, taking your time and being gentle with yourself. I'll leave some more resources and information and offerings in the surrounding words, description box, or surrounding words, captions, if you'd like to peruse them. Either way, happy full moon. I'm sending you so much love and blessings under these bright, bountiful skies.